You know how long I've been waiting for this? I'm about to make a review on this set here. The expansion has been one of my most anticipated Marvel sets of all time, but is it worth it? Well, yes and no. For $330, it includes Wolverine, Professor X, Cyclops, Jean Grey, Rogue, Gambit, Storm, Magneto, Bishop, and Iceman. All the minifigures have their different ways of recreating their powers, from Cyclops' optic blast, Gambit's kinetic energy, Jean's telekinesis, and even Storm's lightning. This set also includes a lot of transparent pieces, so that way you can display these minifigures in action throughout this set, and that's thanks to all these axle bricks. In addition to that, Charles Xavier has his hover chair, Wolverine has a motorcycle, and there's a brick-built Sentinel, which thankfully has full articulation, a Technic pin to help it stand on the sidewalk, and it also has his wire, which you could use to capture the mutants, but there's also another Technic piece on the back, so that way you could display minifigures. Oh yeah, and Wolverine and Magneto have hair pieces, which is pretty nice. As the fourth Marvel modular building, there's a lot of creative building techniques to give the expansion a lot of detail, but like the previous modular buildings, some of the building techniques are a bit repetitive, resulting in a somewhat downsized version of the X-Mansion seen in X-Men 97. At the front is a sidewalk, which includes a lot of studs to display minifigures, and as with every Marvel modular building, it recreates scenes of destruction, especially in this corner of the mansion. There are 2 trees on the front lawn, as well as 2 defense turrets. It even includes the main sign, and some Technic pins to connect this with other modular buildings. The back of the mansion is really underwhelming, but it does have a drain pipe, a basketball hoop and a ball, some boxes belonging to Trask Industries, a frog on top of a dumpster, which has a few accessories inside, plus there's a lot of stickers referencing characters like Pyro, Pixie, Nightcrawler, Cable, and so many more. Also on top is a lever, which can trigger the top of the building to explode, and unleash Magneto. The set can also be divided into different sections, which is really helpful to access the interior. In this section of the building is the main lobby, which has an X-Men themed rug, a few decorative pieces of furniture, a marble statue, some signs directing to other rooms in the mansion, 2 chairs to lounge, and there are even 2 portraits hanging on the wall. There's also an elevator leading to the second floor, and opens up into a laboratory. There's a CT scan with a retractable bed, and underneath is an X-ray of Wolverine. There's a monitor with VHS tapes, a drawer full of supplies, and there's even Cerebro, which Professor X can use to find other mutants. There's even a set of doors that lead to the balcony outside. This section of the building has a hallway leading to the danger room, and hanging on the wall is a TV, with the iconic fire hydrant that appears in almost every single Marvel set, as well as a newspaper on the floor. Although the X door has a sticker, it can slide open, and inside this training facility is a full arsenal of weapons, so that way the X-Men can train for any battle. These sections of the walls can also be removed, so that way you can change the layout of the danger room. There's even a space to monitor the X-Men's training, and on the floor is a chess table. Inside this section of the building, there's a classroom being taught by Beast, but since he doesn't appear as a minifigure, he's teaching the classroom online. This chalkboard can slide to the right, which reveals a screen alerting the X-Men to a Sentinel attack. And also behind the chalkboard are references to Mr. Sinister, and even Apocalypse. The classroom also has 2 desks, and even a globe in this corner. There's even a hallway with a bookshelf, and on the second floor is a lab for Beast. There's coffee spilled on the floor, and there's also a desk with a computer and a few supplies. And finally there's a bedroom with 2 beds. There's a dresser with a pack of bubblegum, a boombox, and even a miniature Statue of Liberty, as well as a classic X-Men comic on the floor. And hanging on the wall is Wolverine's samurai sword, and there's even a portrait of Cyclops and Jean Grey, so that way you can recreate this meme. It's truly amazing that LEGO has turned the X-Mansion into a set, but ultimately, I can't help but think there could have been more to this set. The interior is really good, but I really wish there was a 3rd floor, and compared to other modular buildings, this one doesn't look like it's worth over $300. I also think there could have been more minifigures included, especially since some of them appear in the X-Jet. At least this Cyclops has leg printing, and this Wolverine minifigure still could have been better. The other minifigures are perfect in their own way, except for Professor X. He's reusing pieces from other minifigures, and I wish he had his green suit. Some are also saying the X-Mansion shouldn't be a modular building, since the X-Mansion is located in a rural area. I can understand that argument, but ultimately, that depends on your interest in modular buildings, and I can actually see this being part of my LEGO city. This set may not meet all my expectations, but I can still appreciate it for what it is. I think it's perfect timing that LEGO has finally made the X-Mansion, and out of the few X-Men sets made so far, this one is obviously the best, and will be perfect for LEGO X-Men fans to collect. But I would recommend getting this on sale, which might take some time. But regardless, I'm truly thankful that LEGO has made the X-Mansion, so I give this a 9 out of 10. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this, click the join button to become a channel member, and as always, let me know what you think about the X-Mansion.